Saturday at Halfway House. I don't think I've ever done a video on this little bike. It's a 2007 Kikker 5150. It's HK1. It's the early ones with the shitty frames, the real small ones, the narrow springer and shit. I bought this about 6 years ago. Didn't run very good. It's a 110cc centrifugal clutch, 4-speed. It wouldn't really idle. It wouldn't really run. It definitely wouldn't idle when I bought it. And I cleaned the crap, and I didn't know anything about these back then, but cleaned the crap out of the carburetor a bunch of times. And it's like, well, you know, see how much a carburetor costs if I can find one. eBay, $16.99. So put a carburetor on it, run great ever since. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. And you know, these little carburetors suck so bad. If you let them sit for a month or two, then they don't run worth a fuck. So I probably had like 5 carburetors on it, but I did put a bigger sprocket on it. I think they're like 14 teeth or 13. I went to like a 17, it's been years ago. I don't really remember. I did the front sprocket. But yeah, cool little bike. Say they get like 90 miles per gallon. It's like a 2-gallon tank or something. It's cool, man. People love this thing. Battery's dead, but it is kicking electric start. I did get it inspected and insured and street legal at one point, but a buddy of mine wrecked it and fucked up the forks. I had to put new forks on it and then just never kind of got it going again. But let's see if it'll start. I did have it rewired, and I really don't like how we ended up. It sounded like a good idea at the time, but we ran so the light wouldn't dim with RPMs, you know. So make sure this thing's not in gear. So we wired it just to the magneto, and so it doesn't have any headlights at idle. It's gonna be tough, but all right, let's see if she'll start. Love that thing. I need to clean up some more of the wiring, because I did take the front. Let's see the headlight working a little bit. I did take the front turn signals off, because these turn signals are just so shitty. So I finally just ripped them off. So I need to clean up the wires, get rid of those. But right around the neighborhood, I had another one of these, and it had a speedometer on it, and that thing would top out at 55, just screaming. So that's about all they got. So it's good for, I mean, it'll cruise, you know, 30, 35, no problem around the neighborhood and shit. I've even driven to the ranch about 5 miles from here. Cool little bike. Runs good. Like I said, a little 4-speed, centrifugal clutch, so you can stop it in gear and shit. It's easy to ride, and I made the mistake of letting everybody ride it, and I've had 2 buddies fucking wreck it, so I don't really let a lot of people ride it anymore. I mean, I think these are like 6.5 horsepower or some shit. I don't know how the fuck you wreck it, but oh yeah, just put a little Hearst on it. Gotta have the Hearst. Oh, turn signal's on. See, the turn signals do work. You got a bright switch here, which it's like one way sucks and the other way sucks almost as bad. And you just got a kill switch. I just get a horn wired up. Really just need to get a new battery, but anyway, I want to make a video on that. I don't think I've ever done one. Oh yeah, I did take it to the beach. Well, we threw it in the bed of the truck and rode it on the beach, but it was fun. I was having some carburetor issues then, and because when I swapped these carburetors, since they're all the same, or I thought, I've always just left this deal on with the throttle deal and the little needle, and once I swapped this carburetor on there, it wasn't running worth a fuck. And I tried fucking with the mixture, and then it was running real rich, and it wouldn't idle worth the fuck. And finally I was like, okay, maybe the throttle deal is different. Sure enough, the needle's completely different, and the throttle's different. So swap that out, and now it runs great. Anyway, Kikker 5150. This is an HK1. Got my eye on an HK3, not too far from here. It's a 200cc with an actual, I think they're 5 speeds, an actual suicide clutch on it. Yeah, this one, this is bullshit. I mean, it has so much slop in it, you can't really shift it with your foot. It's just worn the fuck out, but you can just hand shift it. That's what I always do. It looks cooler anyway. Alright, that's the Kikker. See y'all later.